the air, officials in Polk County are dealing with budget issues. They're trying to cut $18 million to pay for raises, and it starts with a hiring freeze that is effective today. Our Eric Waxler is live in Bartow with what all this means. Good afternoon, Eric.
Good afternoon, Dia. Yeah, times are tough everywhere. Those hiring freezes are not unusual. They just came a little earlier this year. The bottom line, according to school officials here in Bartow, are that they're trying to stay competitive with their salaries to compete with neighboring counties, but that might mean sacrifices in other areas. The good news at Polk County schools, teachers and support staff got raises. Depending on experience level, salary bumps were as high as $2,500, but paying for those raises means cuts in other areas. Marianne Capoziello is president of Polk County's Teachers Union and says the budget problems start in Tallahassee.
As long as we have a legislature that talks about the importance of a quality education, but chooses not to fund that to the level it needs to be, this is going to be a consistent problem, not just in Polk County, but across the state.
School officials say there will be no changes for the rest of this school year, but there are proposals for next year. One is to cut high schools from 7 periods down to 6. School hours would remain the same and no actual programs would be cut.
There may be fewer courses offered during the day. The one thing that parents should also know, though, is that there would be remedial time built into our school day for tutoring.
There was also talk about consolidating bus routes, which means fewer drivers, and making parents responsible for transportation for students who go to magnet or choice schools. Officials say they would love to see more money come from the state, but they know that will likely not happen.
Our biggest hope is that it doesn't decline. We've been in several years of declining revenues for education.
As for the hiring freeze, substitutes will fill any void, and there are exceptions.
They do say that if a school has somebody who leaves and the position is mission critical, the administrator can ask for permission to fill it. It's just that they're going to do that on a case-by-case basis.
Any of those proposals would still have to be approved by the school board here in Polk County. And by the way, teachers in Hillsborough County and Pinellas County also got raises this year. Live in Polk County, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.